Hello. I have not made a video yesterday because um, I developed a migraine in the evening. Um, so I decided to go to bed and hide under the covers and just write it out because making a video while you have a migraine is not uh, very doable. I couldn't really look at screens. I didn't want any light near me. So yeah, I just went to bed and I listened to some YouTube videos and yeah, thankfully fell asleep. Um, so yesterday's video wasn't made. Today's video is being made right now. um, I, uh, I dyed my mom's hair today. The hairdressers are closed because we are in lockdown, and yeah, our hairdresser put up a service that you can call her if you want hair dye, and you can pick it up. So you can dye your hair at home, and yeah, of course it is easier if someone else does it. So I did it for my mom, and it was it was kind of fun to do. Um, I did it in the last lockdown, so it wasn't the first time. But yeah, it is. It's creative in a way, so that made it fun. And I just got a text from my mom that it is looking good, so I did a good job. That's fun. That's nice to know. Because well, next time we are going to the hairdresser, she's obviously going to check how I did. um, but I think I did okay. I used to dye my own hair. I always had it dyed in a copper red uh, tone, and I am quite red-headed myself, but not as red as I dyed it. But I at the end of summer, I decided to let it grow out, and um, I have had my natural hair color now for a couple of months. Now, more. I think about 5 months now. And I'm very, very happy with it. So I'm not going to dye it again soon. Um, and I kind of want to turn gray in a natural way. Um, my grandmother and my aunt turned gray very soon, very early. They were about 40 years old. So I am kind of, um, um, how do you say that? Um, I'm kind of, um, my English is failing me. Yeah, anyway, I might go gray early too. So, and I think gray can be nice, can be beautiful. So I want to try and turn gray naturally and then just keep it that. Um, uh, but maybe I'll hate it. Maybe I will hate my gray hair and I'll dye it again. But in the last couple of years, I have found some gray hairs. but I plucked them um, because it was just one gray hair and I was still dyeing my hair. So yeah, the ones that come through now I will leave and just see where it goes. Um, yeah, it is. It is. The day after tomorrow is Christmas Day, and although I have had a lot of Christmas cards and have been busy sending them and have been planning the Christmas days, there is not much of a Christmas feeling. I mean, I am looking forward to being together with my parents and having a nice dinner and exchanging gifts, but there's not that Christmas kind of um, there those butterflies that you can get when it's Christmas. Those are nowhere to be seen. Um, that's a bit weird, and it doesn't help that the temperature here in the Netherlands is now 13 degrees Celsius, and that it feels more like autumn or something. So that's not helping. Um, and of course the lockdown and everything. It's very weird. Um, yeah, and I've heard people are getting very depressed about the whole lockdown Christmas thing, and I couldn't really understand because I am so used to living a life that's not mainstream that I was like, well, it's just 1 year. Uh, don't make a drama out of it. Um, but I'm beginning to see what people mean. It's just it's very weird, and it's kind of dystopian in a way. And now there are all these protests against the lockdown, and people are protesting in white suits with white masks, and it's all very weird. It's so weird. Um, there is a person being stabbed in a grocery store because she was asking a customer to wear a mask, and that customer wasn't planning to and just stabbed the grocery store worker. And it's, man, it's just, I don't understand how people are doing all these things. I mean, it's the stuff you see in movies and in dystopian books and stuff. Ugh, I can't reach that mindset. Um, Gladly, but yeah, it's really weird, and people are just driven to the edge by all the uncertainty. And I even think suicide numbers are higher than ever. And yeah, I can just I can't say anything else but the cliche of it's such a weird world we are living in right now. And I just wish that everybody would be a bit more um, I don't know. I would I wanted to stay kind of stable, but you can't ask that of people because everybody has their own feelings. And yeah, and what I said, people are being pushed to the edge because it's been going on for so long right now. But on the other hand, I mean, we live in the country in which the very, very famous Anna Frank lived, and she survived for years in a tiny room in secret with with terrible rules to live by, and we can't even live by the rules that are now being put on us to survive. And it's so dark. It's so dark. I mean, it isn't war, it isn't the end of the world, but people are acting like it is, and they're just so shook by how they need to live by some rules for some time. It's I don't get it. I just don't get it. Why can't you live by some rules if you know that it's only temporary and it is to save us all from the spread of the virus? It's very frustrating, as you can hear. Um, yeah, I even noticed that my heart rate is going up right now because I'm just so. Yeah, I'm not going to go further on this because I'm really um, annoyed. Um, oh, I had another nice walk this afternoon. I uh, I had the luck that it was raining when I had to go to the grocery store, to the pharmacy. Sorry. So I had a nice walk, and it felt very good to do that. Um, I'm really uh, I will try for the coming weeks to at least twice a week make a bit of a longer walk because I think it is good for me to do that. It's a low pressure way of being outside, of doing something, and yeah, it gets the blood flowing, and that's kind of what we need when we need to stay at home and do nothing. Um, of course, I'm just also doing my workouts at home, but the walking is yeah, it's nice. It's good. And tomorrow I'm going to prepare for Christmas. I am going um, to wrap the gifts and write uh, a certificate for my parents. I want to invite them to a dinner at my place. Um, they are having their wedding anniversary the 7th of January, and I want to give them a nice dinner at my place with their favorite dish and a nice dessert and I don't know, maybe a movie or something. Um, because, of course, this year they can't do anything with that. And they had a party planned for last summer, but that was cancelled because of the pandemic, and it might not be able to do it um, the coming year. So at least I have this little dinner with me. It's something, you know. um, so yeah, I've had my plans for tomorrow, and yeah, I think that's it. I am. I'm just trying to hang in. Um, I don't want to dive too deep in my feelings today because they are kind of um, a lot. I'm having so many dreams about my ex, about my past, about a lot of things that I am having trouble to stay upright during the day. I'm very tired, I'm quite emotional. Um, so yeah, I'm going to round off this video, and I'm going to search for a new series to watch on Netflix. And I'll watch one or two episodes and then go to bed. And that will be it for today. Okay, see you tomorrow. Good night.